Well, it's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Detroit Tigers and the Seattle Mariners. Number 8 makes his big league debut right after this. Justin Dunn is on the mound for game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Now in the box, Victor Reyes. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's hit over 400 in his last 10 games, and his team, they are really relying on him. He knows he's hot. His teammates know that he's hot, and you can bet the opposing pitcher, he knows he's hot too.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's C.J. Cron now as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 276 the average coming in for him. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 2-0 pitch on the way. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. White into foul territory, and no one will get this one.
Nice
Slider whipped on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Tigers leave 1. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Tyler Alexander, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Goodrum takes it in. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next to third baseman Kyle Seager. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slap hard the opposite way, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So coming to the plate, Evan White. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that in. Up next steps Kristen Stewart. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Long will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Kyle Lewis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Here comes the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Jones has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Stewart coasts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh.
Striding into the box, J.P. Crawford will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Behind 0-2 now. Crawford is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... So striding in, Austin Romine.
Leading off for Detroit, the catcher, Austin.
First pitch
Romine.
coming. Here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Now the pitch.
Nice
Struck
job,
him out.
Mo.
Jacoby
Batting
Jones
ninth.
the next to
The
hit.
center fielder, Jacoby.
Ready
Jones.
with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-2. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up
Next for the Tigers, Victor
right
Reyes.
fielder.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Reyes.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right
Now
there. You never know who
second
in this
base.
lineup is going to
Harold
pull out the old ambush.
Castro.
Knock to right there.
Into the box, Harold Castro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. Home half of the third coming up.
Back now for the Mariners' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 8 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this is going to get to the wall now out here in the Mariner bullpen. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting,
back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Malik Smith the next to hit.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
Stewart comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Seth Long. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Murphy leads off second with one gone in the inning. Popped him up. Romine moving to his left. Two gone. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Seager.
First pitch on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. Murphy blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the throw back in is a wild one. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Into the box now, Evan White trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
The designated hitter.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. Seager scores. 2-run score. It's cut off. So all 3 runners are in to score.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total. Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Number 67 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 67.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Goodrum is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a very now at the plate, C.J. Cron will start things off in the inning for Detroit. He'll be followed by Miguel Cabrera waiting on deck.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now
Nice
the
throw,
fastball
Ramon.
is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be
Now
in line
batting,
for the win if this
designated
keeps
hitter,
up as we take a look at the
Miguel
league leaders in games
Cabrera.
won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So one away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. Here comes the first pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Just foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Oh, he
throw,
struck him
Ramon.
out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are two away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him
Now
at the
batting.
plate so far.
Number
That's 4
14.
strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the
Leading
attack.
For the Mariners, the right fielder, number 8.
Ready once again, Seth
Now
Long.
batting.
His last
The
at-bat
second
didn't go
baseman.
his way as he
Seth
popped out in foul
Long.
territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mariners leave one as they're unable to add to their 5-0. Ready for another.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, Nico Woodruff. Your attention, please. Next pitching for the Tigers, number 32, Casey Mize.
Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here's the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Swinging a soft
Nice
liner,
throw, man.
and this will be no problem over the third, and there's the first out.
Now batting, number 14.
Standing in, Kristen Stewart. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Yoshihisa Hirano answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Stewart, the runner at second with one away. Pulled him with that one as he's way out in front. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. White is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. At the plate, Darrell Lugo. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And that misses as well, 3-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Into the box now, Austin Romine. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it.
Nice try,
squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Seattle Mariners led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Justin Dunn earns his 8th victory of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Tyler Alexander couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi